as Philadelphia survives the opener in Detroit.
Victory!
What a weekend. It doesn't get much better than that.
And the Eagles are going to walk out of their home opener 2-0 on the season. Yeah.
This how they supposed to feel right here, man. We put the work in all week, had a long week, we put the work in, we came out and we dominated these boys.
Whoa! Nick Sirianni and his crew, 3-0 to start this season.
Man, Philly is just a city with so much grit, so much passion, and it just feels amazing. The whole city loves you, they're behind you, the support is unreal, and the feeling of winning here is different. It just means so much more here.
When a Philadelphia team is playing well, everything just feels better.
We got it done here!
And we need to enjoy it, be okay with it, because you know what? I don't think it's going anywhere.
I mean, I can't even put it in words how crazy this is. I might be a little biased, but I just love the way everybody on our team's playing. When the whole team wins, you want to see certain individuals just blow up, and that's what you're seeing. So,
hey, excellent job competing. Excellent job competing for 4 quarters. That's excellent. Hey, we're gonna enjoy this one. I know Jalen's gonna tell you enjoy it. All right, and then we're on to the next round because it's just we're in a 17-round heavyweight championship bout. We take a seat. We sit down, we make the corrections, we go through our process, and we're ready to go again.
When you took this job a few years ago, did you feel that pressure to filling in for a guy who has a statue, Super Bowl, and in a city with big expectations?
No, I just knew I had to come in here and do the best job I could do, right, and not worry about anything. There's been great head coaches. Doug's not the only great head coach here. Andy Reid, obviously, and I know there've been a ton of Buddy Ryan. All these. There's been so many good head coaches here, and so. I just got to do the best job I can do and put myself in position to do the best job I can do. I can't think about anything else. And so, anytime I've ever taken a new job, my goal is, whether it's going to be the receiver coach, whether it's going to be the offensive coordinator, whether it's going to be the quality control, it doesn't matter. I just try to do just do what I can do to be the best at the job that I am and not worry about anything else.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars in the rain here in Philly, making their early statement.
For the Eagles, they got to find a way to get stopped right now. Don't allow Jacksonville to go down and get a 21-0 lead.
Playing the Jags, we went down 14-0 early, but the thing that I love about this team is that nobody was complaining. Nobody was pointing fingers. Everybody was just, hey, let's go. They gave us their best shot. Now it's time to go give them ours.
Hurts on 4th and goal. He's going to run for it. Hurts, touchdown. Sanders showing that burst. 2nd and 6. Sanders in, touchdown. And the Philadelphia Eagles back from 14 down.
Jalen's playing MVP football, and I love the way he's playing right now. How he approaches the day, how he attacks the day. I just love how he's leading this team. But you gotta give credit to this defense, man.
And they say Eagles football, Haason Reddick, and he is buried. T.J. Edwards, one of the linchpins of this Eagles defense. And it is picked. James Bradbury. Football is loose again. Haason Reddick with a strip sack and the recovery.
When we regrouped and we got together and we talked to each other, we responded really well, and we were able to be dominant for the rest of the game.
What a play by Reddick. Here's Sanders. Sanders breaking free. What a sprint by Sanders. And he bangs it in. I'll tell you what, Miles Sanders putting together a pretty good afternoon in the range.
Right now, we're going off to a good start. We're just trying to keep that main focus on just getting better each and every day.
So Trevor Lawrence and company begin just outside the 20. Football is loose again, and the Eagles have recovered. Haason Reddick doing it again for the Eagles.
That's why Howie Roseman went out and got him and brought him here.
Fifth takeaway for Philadelphia in this game. And the Philadelphia Eagles are about to spoil Doug Peterson's return to Philly.
So make believe you're a hero.
Paul, I can't thank you enough for joining us. How does it feel to be on the #1 sports podcast in the world? And do you follow the Eagles at all, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, my gosh, you guys are the #1, the only undefeated team, of course.
Way to reel it back, Paul. Way to reel it back. Not the number one.
You can't be as excited.
Just 4-0.
Not the #1.
Well,
not the number. No, the #1 according to the Dan Hanzus power rankings today.
Well, we have a little bit of a Batman freaking saga going on in Philadelphia right now. Everybody is a type of Batman. Darius Slay, one of the most colorful personalities, said, "No Robins, we're all Batmans." Does Ant-Man feel left out that he's not a part of Philadelphia's iconic Batman thing going on right now?
You know, here's the thing about ants: we're left out of everything. Ant-Man's left out of all of it. I mean, if you go to a store and you just see, like, you know, Marvel superheroes across like action figures, they have nowhere to be seen. So I'm used to not being included in any kind of cavalcade.
Damn
all
straight.
Batman. Batman is DC. I suppose that, you know, you could really go specific and go, all right, well, that's the DC world. But
now that I'm thinking about it, I think Ant-Man might recognize. I might be screw Batman. I'm being Ant-Man. Because Philadelphia is an underdog town, freaking coming from out of nowhere to surprise everybody how great they are. Yeah, I'm in on that.
Well, the Eagles, the last time they started 4-0, they went on to the Super Bowl. And around the league, you're hearing, are they the best team? Are they just playing the best? Well, they show it on the field. They have the stats and the talent so far to back it up.
The travel outfit came from Jack Stoll, and we said we should do this as a tight end group. They were a lot bigger of a hit than I thought they would be, so that was pretty cool. It was fun wearing them. Got a lot of attention. It was pretty sweet.
The first kick in the NFL for Cameron Dicker.
Second down, 12. A high throw gathered in well short of the first down. That's T.J. Gardner-Johnson making the play.
Kyzir White with the pursuit coming out of the secondary, coming out of coverage. Excellent job by Kyzir White.
Too fast for that! Too fast for that! I'm too fast for that!
It was really just like any other week. We got to put our head down, going on the road. There was a big thing. We haven't won since, I think it was 2001 in Arizona. So it was just kind of a statement game for us. We knew we needed to win in the desert, which we haven't done in a very long time. And we were able to do that. So that's awesome.
Hurts sneaks, and he is in for the touchdown.
Why complicate it if you don't need to?
Get him in there. Touchdown. Yes, sir.
He's back. He loads up. He is going deep, and it is intercepted. Picking it off is Gardner-Johnson.
Technically, this is a Cardinals home game, but don't tell that to these fanatical traveling Eagles fans. They are out to erase the Cardinals home field advantage. All Batmans, no Robins, from the players to the fans.
When the timing and rhythm is like this, it's hard to cover that. Dallas Goedert finding that soft spot in the middle of that defense.
Oh, yeah, Smitty. Yeah!
Ahead is Jalen Hurts, and that's an Eagles touchdown. He's 2 for 2. And is that an injured player? Jason Kelsey is down. And we hope that he's okay as Nick Sirianni and the Eagles check on him.
Things certainly look dismal at the end of that second quarter for the offensive line, but right now Kelsey's back out on the field. That is great news for this Eagles squad.
Miles Sanders, his best run of the day as he gets a first down.
Murray, who's hit, who's sacked, they got him, Haason Reddick, the sack machine.
Going back to face the Cards, man, it brings up a lot of emotions earlier in the week. But as I get closer to game day, I'm just ready to attack, man. I'm ready to get on the field and do what I have to do. No matter that I'm playing the Cardinals, it's just another opponent by the time game day comes.
But there is Dallas Goedert. Oh, the hit across the 45. Hurts. Catch made. Dallas Goedert to the 20. It's a first down, Eagles.
The loneliest man in the world, Cameron Dick, at the 13-yard line.
And spotlights on Dicker.
Spotted, kick up, and it is good! And with 1:45 remaining, the Eagles have the lead, 20-17. Cameron Dicker passed his test. This is basically to send this game into overtime.
Hey, he gonna miss it. He gonna miss it.
It's up there. He is out there. Unreal.
No good. He missed
it. It is wide right.
Yeah! 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 Oh, beat that! Yeah! Wait, come on, good. Yeah! Hey!
And that's it, folks. We're 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles. They punched this one out with a little help. And the Philadelphia Eagles have broken the State Farm Stadium jinx.
Yeah, we've been playing some good football, but, we look at the stuff that we need to get better on each and every day more than the stuff that we do good on, And finishing in the second half, scoring points in the second half is something that we haven't done these last 3 games. So I think that's probably our biggest challenge right now.
Hey, Jason said it before the game. All right, it's not about who's the toughest. It's about who's the toughest and longest. And look what happened. Defense, you played your ass off the whole game. Great job. Cam, that one feel a little bit better than Oklahoma, Texas? Yeah. Great job, baby. Give me the game ball. He gets one. Hey, and then offense. The run game wasn't going like the way we wanted it, but we freaking took it to him that last drive and took 6.5 minutes off the clock. Guys, that whole group's a bunch of warriors. That 62 is a warrior. He laid it on the line. He laid it on the line for you guys. He was hurting hard, and he came out and kept playing for you guys. And I know a lot of you guys did that. I'm freaking proud of you guys. Hey, I got one more thing. I talked enough. I talked all week, right? I talked on Monday. I talked on Wednesday. I talked on Saturday. I talked on Saturday night. So you're not gonna hear me tomorrow because I'll see you Wednesday.
The Eagles in my backyard, so obviously, to end up on the Eagles, an hour from home, it's truly a blessing, and it's crazy to even think about. So I'll drive past there just to, never forget, where I came from and where it started, and, to always keep that battery in my back and, stay motivated. I feel like I came a long way with the help of my siblings and my parents, so it's a dream come true, and I just want to thank God for the opportunity.
Yeah, right here, man, my childhood home where I grew up at, right here on the corner, 1123 and Union Street. It's where it all started at for me when, we moved from Plainfield, New Jersey to Allentown, PA. That's where it all started, playing football on the street, me and my brothers. That's kind of where I fell in love with the game at. All my friends, closest friends growing up, be right here playing football, and competing in everything we did. So, this legendary right here. It's a legendary house. Yeah, man, so it was great growing up here. Just, having fun, doing everything, a kid's gonna do growing up.
Right here, man, this is where it really went down at. Big football games right here. 10 on 10, 11 on 11, 3 versus 3, whatever, man. Whatever anybody was feeling that day, we'll just come up here, play a whole big football game. We tackling on the concrete. It's getting serious back here, so this is where I learned a lot of stuff at, man, right here in this parking lot. I'm a real family-oriented guy, I come from a big family. I'm one of 7. I got 3 brothers, 3 sisters. So, growing up, sports was everything to us, especially football. This is where it all started at for me. The Allen Park Comets. Me and my brother, we used to get busy on this field right here. This is where we learned how to play football. This is where we fell in love, with the game at an early age. You know what I mean? My pops, he was always, front and center. Same with my mom. They used to record all our games. My dad used to be up and down the sideline yelling and screaming for us, just being that, father figure that we need to, give us that confidence that, we could do anything we want to do in this world. But I remember playing flag football, my first year playing football, obviously, and, just, taking the 90 yards on an opponent and, just, hearing my dad, screaming and yelling. Anybody that know my dad know, he got a real loud personality. But man, like that really did something to me as a kid, just looking over and, seeing my dad screaming and yelling for me as I'm running, or, he just instilled a lot of confidence in me at a young age. But, I definitely want to say, running up these fields, I feel like I learned a lot of character and, I learned how to be real competitive and then, just working hard for everything that I got. So, I'm truly thankful to play for Allen Park growing up. I feel like it played a big part into the player that I am today.
The camera was on me.
No.
Camera was on.
Oh my God.
Take one.
Cut. No, keep rolling.
I got you. Nope. Okay, 0-2.
Man, you ain't made none either.
5 years from now. Hey!
But as you told me once before, Dallas was your favorite opponent to play against. Now that this week is finally here, does the energy feel a little bit different now that it's Dallas week for you?
No, not really. I mean, the name of the game is to win, and right now we're winning, so it's not really more pressure. You just want to keep it going.
Try to be consistent, make sure we're doing our jobs and producing. We're in the production business, and we got to produce and win.
What are you most looking forward to on Sunday night?
I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere in the stadium. I know this is a big rivalry.
It's a big week because we know it's the next one, and of course it's a little more salt on there because it's Dallas.
We can't get caught up in anything but the process, and that's what matters the most. Taking it day by day, trying to climb every day, and just winning the day. That's the mentality I have, and I think that's the mentality we have as a team.
We're not looking behind us. We're not looking ahead of us. We're looking at what we have to do to go 1-0 today, so we can go 1-0 this weekend.
You don't want to make the opponent the focus. You want to make your teammates and your own self the focus. And so we know it's a big game. We're excited to play the Cowboys, but more than that, I think we're excited to continue to grow and play with each other.
Guys, I've thought a lot about this week, and it's focus on the process. No one means more to us than we mean to each other.
No team motivates us more than what we mean to each other. This is the biggest game of your year because it's the next one. It's the next one. It's an opportunity for us to get better and play for each other. No opponent, none, is greater motivation. Let the fans get excited about the opponents. We get motivated to play for each other more than our opponent. That's a team. It's all about us. It's all about us because it's easy to get wrapped into the game and the rivalry and all that. It's fucking easy to do that. This was stupid on my part last year. It's fucking easy to do that. It's about us. It's about playing for each other. It's about wearing this fucking t-shirt, not that fucking t-shirt. That's about this, right? Us playing for each other means more than anything else. It's a huge game to the crowd and the media. That's great for us. We're home. This crowd's gonna be rocking.
First throw is knocked down.
About that, a way to start for Kyzir White. You end up with one of the best receivers in all of football, and your linebacker makes a play on it.
You're not going anywhere when that guy gets his hands on you. Big Jordan Davis. Rush's pass is broken up. Marcus Epps, the safety. Dallas brings four inside, and it's caught. He's got the first down on the Dallas side of midfield. Keep the offense out. They don't have to run a play here. Dallas running around a little bit. Let's see, did they catch him in the neutral zone with the movement?
Neutral zone infraction. Infraction at 56.
And the chest piece move works for Sirianni. Watkins in motion. Sanders on the run to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders.
I love our O-line, man. I hope they know this. If they don't, I hope they see this. But I love and appreciate our O-line so much. I love going to work with them. I love going to war with them. And I just hope they feel the same.
Fake to Elliott from the 25. Throw in the middle, in traffic, deflected, and intercepted. C.J. Gardner-Johnson after the James Bradbury deflection. Hurts pulls it, throws it to Brown. With a step in the secondary, he will score!
Yeah, I don't know where you want to go next, man. We can point out as many stars as you want. Philadelphia here, and T.J. Edwards comes in and gets a big shot.
Jake Elliott missed the Arizona game with an ankle injury. And his longest field goal of this early season is perfect.
It's a very big game. It means a ton to the fans, and it's the biggest game of the year because it's the next one, you know. But if you want to win the division, you have to beat the division opponents.
Can't stop my shine, let's go. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my shine. I'm one of a kind. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my shine.
Intercepted. C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I'm one of a kind. Watch me, watch shine. Watch me, watch shine. Watch me, watch shine. Yeah, shine. Watch me, watch shine. Watch me, watch shine.
Eagles go quick. Hurts, reads it, throws it. Touchdown, Devontae Smith.
Hey, I want to give gratitude to everybody in this locker room right now. Everybody in this locker room, because we talk about being a family. We talk about what that means. We practice that every day. But today, we played together. Today, we had each other back. Today, we played like a family. We played like a family. And we still did what? We still left money on the table. We still left that. And I admire, ain't no but. I admire the faces that y'all have here. Like, I love that. I love that because we know what we can do. And we know what we can be. And we know it's in our hands. And that's how it's going to always be. But we continue to take these steps and take advantage of every opportunity we have moving forward, and we can be a really dominant football team. Every time, every play. But we got to turn up in this game! I'm proud of y'all, man. Hey, we a family. We go hard together. We go through everything together. Everything together. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't eat that. Arlo, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. We haven't been here in a while. We used to live down Broad, so we'd bring her here a lot just because of like all the green area and stuff, and it's good for her. We haven't been here in a while though. Okay, come on, we're gonna keep walking. Let's go. I always think bye weeks are a really good time. It's nice to take a quick breather. We've been going since really OTAs and since the start of camp, so it's nice to kind of just get like a little breather, but give the body a break. Spend some quality time as well, and just relax for a second. Season's a grind, and got to take a little bit of time to just stay fresh. And I don't think coach's message will change at all. I think even just watching some football games this weekend and stuff like that, it'll get that antsiness back and wanting to get back on the field. So I think this little refresher is good for everybody. Then Monday we come in, fresh mind, and we start our process just like we would any other week.
In 2021, the Las Vegas Raiders were 5-2 coming off their bye week, playing the 2-6 New York Giants. They lost that game 23-16. They had 3 turnovers, one of them returned for a touchdown, and they were 1 of 6 in the red zone. The 2019 New Orleans Saints 7-1 versus the 1-7 Atlanta Falcons coming off their bye. They got smoked 26-9. 12 penalties for 90 yards. Third down offense, 3 of 12. These are the main things though. All right, playing clean football, coming off the bye week. That's getting ourselves back into our routines. Get yourself back into a routine that's put us at 6-0, right? We got to think about it one day at a time, one meeting at a time. This is our routine, one day at a time. That's dog mentality. Control what you can control. You can't control anything but today. You can't control anything but the Steeler week. That's it. Who gives a about anything else coming down the road? Be here right now. Get yourself back into the routine that put us in the position to be where we are right now. We're not going to have a letdown after a bye week. We're going to come out just as focused and detailed as we were when we left it. One day at a time, one meeting at a time, one practice at a time, one walkthrough at a time, back to meeting at a time.